Now, if we look at our pages that we have at the moment, they're all to do with web design. Now, what I'm going to do is create a few more pages which are to do with SEO. So I've got a document over here which basically contains some data relating to SEO. Remember, SEO is search engine optimization. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly create some new pages here. So I'll go page, new page. I just paste this in and I'll move this bit at the top there. So there you are, that's the first one I've created there. So that's a page to do with SEO. So I'll nip back and get the next one. So I'll go add new, post that in, just pop that up there, get rid of the spaces, publish that, go back and get the next page. There we go. So I'll just copy that and I'll go to the website. I go to add new page. Paste the information in, as you can see, move that up there and publish that, and I'll go and do one more. So I'll do this one here and I'll create a new page, paste it in down there, and there we go, I'll publish that one. So now if I list all my pages, I've got a couple that actually start with the word SEO. They didn't have to, it's just easier to see which one related to SEO and others relate to web design. Now, what I want to do at the moment, they're all in the same directory or the same folder. The words folder, directory are interchangeable. The old word really was directory, so the old school and computer folk will talk about directories. The more modern word is folder, but it's the same thing. Folders, directories, subfolders, subdirectories, same thing. So what I want to do now is I want to put all the SEO pages into a folder called SEO, and all the other ones, apart from the home page, all the other ones will go into a folder called Web Design. So how do we do this? Well, it's not immediately obvious, but the first thing I have to do is to create two new pages. So if I create a new page, and one we'll just simply call SEO, and we'll just leave empty for the time being. And the other new page you're going to create will be the other folder name, which is Web Design. And we'll go and publish that. So let's go and look at all our pages here. This one's a private one, remember? So if you look at the first public page here, the first published page, it's about web designs. So I want to add this to the Web Design folder. So if I click on this, and if we go down here, you see where it says parent? The parent is going to be Web Design. So I click on Update. And now if I go and view this page, if you look at the directory structure, it's for websitedesign.com.au/web-design/ then the name of the page. So basically we've got the base web address here, we've got a subdirectory called Web Design, which is the parent directory, and we've got the name of the file there. So if we go back and do this for the other files, or the other pages, so let's list our pages here. This one here, examples of online training, well, we'll put that one into the Web Design. So we go for Web Design, update that one, go back and list all the pages again. Now the next one's that's the SEO folder effectively, so we'll leave that one well alone. This is a page containing information, so go and click on that, and I want to put that into the SEO folder, which is there. Click on Update, and we just carry on doing this for all the pages. So we'll go to this one next, which is obviously going to go into the SEO folder again, like so. Then we just carry on going. Here we go, this one here, which again will obviously go into the SEO folder. And then we've got SEO and return on investment. That's going to go into the SEO folder. Right, if we go down here, let's have a look. We've got web creation portfolio. That's going to go into the Web Design, which is there. And if we go back here to all pages, and we'll work from the bottom up, it's very easier. Web Design prices, look at that one there. That's obviously going to go into Web Design. Right, we've got Web Design Perth, that's the front page, we'll leave that one where it is. Web Design News, we'll leave that one where it is because that's the post front page. This one here is Web Design FAQs. That's going to go into the Web Design folder, which is there. Got this one here, the Contact Us page. We'll do that one as well. We'll put that into Web Design. So from the top, we've got two private pages there. We've got the SEO page, which is just empty. We've got the SEO pages, which are childs of this parent. We've got Web Design here, and under that we've got all of these, which are childs of the Web Design page. And then we've got the two home pages or front pages, one's for the blog and one for the website itself. Now if we go here and if we refresh this, if you have a look up here at the actual web address, if I click on say About, you can see there's the file name and it's in a subdirectory called Web Design. If you click on Portfolio, again the file name is there, it's in that subdirectory called Web Design and what have you. At the moment I can't click on any of the SEO pages because I haven't linked them to the menu, so what I should really do is go to Appearance, Menus, and right, I'll click on these SEO pages and we'll add those to the menu. So we'll just tidy these up a bit. I'll just make the menu items a bit shorter, like so. So we'll just make those slightly shorter. And what we'll do is we'll pop those underneath something else. So we'll pop these under the FAQs. Right, if I can save all that now and then go back to that page. Under the FAQs we've got the various pages that relate to SEO, and if we go and click on one of them, you should see, so sure enough, keep your eye on that, that these they're all in the subdirectory called SEO. And as I say, if I click on one of the others, like maybe the About Us, it changes to the Web Design subdirectory or subfolder, same difference. And that essentially is how you create pages in subdirectories. And there's a number of reasons for doing this. A, it's more logical and you can just sort of see how the thing is structured. So if you just go and view your pages, for instance, it's kind of laid out better, like so. Also, from Google's point of view, Google actually tells you to create a what's called a hierarchical structure for your contents. So again, if you create subdirectories and if you name the subdirectories with SEO friendly names, so in my case, this website is about SEO and it's about web design. So I've got two subdirectories, one called SEO, one web design. So it's pretty much on message. And as I say, it's another way of sneaking your keywords into something on the website, in this case, into a folder name. If we go and look at the sitemap here, you'll see again the sitemap, if it's a good sitemap you're using, will organize things. So these are child pages of this parent page. These ones here are child pages of this parent page. It's slightly messy at the moment. If I click on where it says SEO, you just get a blank page. So what I should do, I won't actually do it because you get the idea, but what I should do is actually put a little sort of holding piece of text in here, just explaining what SEO is, in case someone clicks on this. And again, if I click on where it says web design, maybe a little bit of text here just explaining what web design is and the services that we offer. Because otherwise, if you click here, then fair enough, people get information. If on the other hand, people click here, they might be expecting something about web design and they just get an empty page. So that's why if you're going to use this technique, don't just leave them empty. Put some interesting information in there so when people click on the parent directories, as it were, they get information. So as you can see, parent, child, parent, a whole bunch of childs. And then we've got the two home pages, one for the blog and this one here for the website itself, like so. So that's essentially how you create folders and subfolders on a WordPress website. As I say, it's useful because things like your sitemap are just going to look more relevant, basically. All of these belong to that category effectively. Well, you have to be careful and use the word categories on WordPress, but you know what I mean. And these ones here belong to this item here called web design. And as I said, the key reason for doing it is it helps your SEO, providing obviously you've got your parent files here, your parent pages, which have an SEO friendly file name. And quite clearly you can see that it does work nicely, and that's what Google's going to see. So if Google's looking at this page here, it'll see for webdesign.com.au, so it's got the words web design there that it's seen. and it also sees the word web design here, and then it sees whatever the page is called. In this case, sitemap, not so interesting, but if you click on, say, one of the other ones here like that, then it'll see something to do with web design there, something to do with web design there, oh, and something to do with web design here. Now, in this particular case, you wouldn't want 3 instances of web design because that's probably overdoing it, because as I think I mentioned earlier, you can actually get penalized for over optimizing your website. So don't go crazy with this and optimize everything to the nth degree. You know, you would want to have something a little bit more subtle than this. So instead of web design, you might want a phrase that means the same thing but slightly different. So website creation instead of web design might be better as a folder name. As I say, having website there, web design there, and web design here, probably not so good, probably overdoing it. So again, we cover this kind of stuff on my SEO masterclass, which basically warns you very clearly about over optimizing. So it's very, very important you don't over optimize. You should write websites essentially for people, not necessarily for Google. That's probably the best advice.